We here at Bobchat like to think we help shape our nation's youth, but unless you want your children to grow up like us, we suggest only listening with other inebriated adults.
Listen, I've been drinking, okay?
Bob!
Bob! Bob!
Bob!
Bobby!
Bob!
It's Bobchat Baby.
And we're just sitting here cranking a few beers, hacking a couple darts, and shooting the shit, you know?
Yeah, so I keep telling my cats I know whenever they meow, but I'm going to be honest with you, I have no fucking clue. Okay, welcome to another episode of Bob Chat. It's a very special episode today. We have the co-host with the most mo's, Maya.
We should have that song playing Return of the Mac, only it's Return of the Matt.
Return of the Matt. Matt.
Return of the Matt once again.
Here he is. I don't know that song. I'm just making up the lyrics. But yeah, look at us. COVID can't keep us apart now, bitch.
I got my antibodies all up in me.
Fuck you, COVID.
Second dose in my veins.
Yeah, how did you feel after the second dose? Did you feel terrible?
The first dose, I felt like a truck ran across my shoulders. I actually only did a half day at work the next day.
The first dose, yeah.
The second dose, I was a little sore.
Yeah?
And Sandra spiked a fever of 101.
Really?
Oh yeah, she was out of it for like 2 days.
So now, did you guys do the mix and match? Or?
We did.
Yeah, there's but World Health Organization, the WHO, not to be mistaken with
the Who,
the notorious British rock band, are telling people not to mix them, and then Canada's like, yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it.
Too late. Pfizer number 1, Moderna number 2.
If you turn into a zombie, I'll take you down. I promise.
It's funny.
Take you out.
I was talking about zombies with my mom in the car the other day. And I was talking about who would be in my car, with zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
They ask you okay, you got a car that has 5 seats.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's in your car?
Ooh.
And I'm like, okay, well, obviously, there's me, Sandra, and Ethan. And I was then I said to my mom, I was like, I would come and get you because she's she's a nurse.
I'll just give you guns and then I'll drive my own car.
Well, and then I would stop by Bob's place because he knows how to hunt and has guns. So that would be the 5 people in my car.
Well, what I'll do is I will give you a gun and then put my family in my car, and then we can do a caravan style zombie train.
Stop at a sheet metal place and just nail sheet metal to the side of our car so it looks zombie apocalypse.
I played enough Twisted Metal to know how to jack a car
Twisted Metal.
Do you remember that?
I do. It was the first multiplayer game ever.
For PS1. Yep. Oh my god.
Clown ice cream truck.
Yeah, look at us. We're so old. I feel like it's weird. As soon as the babies were born, I'm I just all of a sudden felt older.
You add those years on to your life
quickly.
My son is 14.
So how old are you? You're 36, right?
I'm 36, so I'm 50.
Yeah, you're technically 50.
I'm technically 50. In 5 years, I'm going to file for old age security.
Yeah, you go to the liquor store and they're like, oh, we're going to see an ID, sir. You're like, oh, how nice. I never get asked. I'm 50, actually.
They asked me once when Ethan was with me.
Oh, really?
And I was
yeah,
with a mask on, though, you can't really tell. But normally people see tattoos and they're like, okay, you're good.
Yeah.
But I had Ethan with me and the guy's like, can I see your ID? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I show him my ID and he's just quickly takes a look at it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that was fast. And he's like, oh, I saw the 1. I saw the 19, so you're good.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh. And I was like, well, also my son's closer to 19 than I am.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, well, I mean, they got to do their due diligence, I guess. But that's funny. Yeah, no, this is just some kid I met outside. I'm buying him some beer. I told him to come in with me.
He wanted some 40's. So.
Yeah, do you mind giving me a couple ice cold old E's, bro? Or
Colt 45.
Give me some Schlitz. Actually, it's funny. A funny story about 40's. Matt Brenneman. Remember Brenneman, who used to live here? Maybe I think you might have met him. Anyways, Matt, if you're listening, I know you remember this story. We were in high school. And we were at our buddy's house, and we were having a poker night, right? Mm-hmm. And at that point, it's we didn't have a lot of money, so it was okay, you could afford 2 40's for the night. You're like, okay, I'm gonna need my 2 40's. I can't afford anything else. And
you can afford to play poker, though, obviously.
Oh, well, yeah, you're playing with cigarettes and chips and whatever. Hey, what do you have in your pocket? Okay, you can bet that. That's fine. you know, if I can smoke it or eat it, it's
good.
It's hard currency.
Currency.
Yeah.
It's more valuable than money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're in high school. If you can smoke it or eat it, it is worth way more than money. Yeah, so then we're like halfway through the game. We both had a 40. And then I was like, hey, man, do you mind, you know, he's getting up. I was like, hey, do you mind grabbing my other 40 for me, too? He's like, yeah, man, no problem, dude. I was like, awesome. And it's like in an apartment building, so it's like marble, well, not real marble, but like tile kitchen floors.
Yeah.
And he like grabs them both out and he fucking drops one. And it just goes everywhere over the whole kitchen. And he's standing there and right away he looks at me. I'm like, dude, that was yours.
Yeah, 110%.
I'm like, I will help you clean this up,
but that was your 40.
That was your motherfucker. He's like, oh, you asked me to grab it. I was like, buddy, sorry. I think I gave him some, but yeah, it was hilarious. I was like, listen, you might be able. I'll pour you a glass. You can give me a cigarette for it or something, like whatever.
Everything was traded and
it's
bartered
poker.
in
It's
high
poker.
school.
Yeah, it's poker.
You want a beer? You got a couple butts?
Yeah, listen. Do you want a hit of the Salvia?
Oh,
do you ever smoke Salvia?
I never did it.
Oh my god. So if people don't know what Salvia is, it's like it's really hard to describe. It's not like synthetic marijuana, but it's like
it's a hallucinogen.
It's basically a hallucinogen,
but like a quick trip.
I think really it's meant to be burned as an incense.
Probably
is what I think it is. But if you like take like a big bong toke of it, hold it in, and then like till you ghost it, like as long as you can, so you blow no smoke out, and then they're like you'll like trip out for like a minute.
But like people are like it's like opening up your third eye, like it like transports you to another dimension.
It's like taking taking a hit of acid that lasts 60 seconds instead of 16 hours. Like, I don't need someone to babysit me. It's only 60 seconds.
Yeah, and then you like once your like trip's done, you burn out.
Oh, dude, yeah,
like hard.
I seen guys piss their pants. I seen a guy piss his pants because like you'll watch someone and as soon as they like go to exhale, like even though there's no smoke, you can just see their eyes like roll back like. Ah.
I saw a video of a guy that did it, and he had like a pink bow around his neck, and he freaked out and jumped out his bedroom window.
Oh no! I hope he lived on the first floor. What happened? How'd you break your legs? Did a toke of Salvia, bro. Like,
they still sell that stuff at like High Times and stuff.
Oh, dude, you can get it anywhere because and that's the thing. Like back, you know, it's not illegal. You can go buy it. You know, I'm pretty sure you have to be 18, but
probably
there was like enough variety stores around Saunders, nobody cared.
No,
like I remember.
Of course, you went to Saunders.
I did, and then there's a guy, Abar. He was like, so he was friends of ours, but he's a little bit older, right? So he's like the only one old enough to buy cigarettes. Everyone else
was that guy.
Yeah, so like he at lunchtime, like he would go around and like he'd spend his whole lunchtime just going and buying cigarettes.
He'd probably make money though.
Yeah,
I used to charge kids.
He would keep the change, right? If they're like $8, he'd be like, give him a 10. He'd be like, here you go, here's your smokes.
Yeah.
But it's like he would spend his whole lunch hour just like there's like 5 variety stores, like hitting each one. Like,
the one by John Paul II used to give me a funny look because I'd go in there and I'd be like, I need a pack of JP John Player Special. I need a pack of Demorier. I need a pack of Players. And he's like looking at me, and I'm buying like 7 different types of cigarettes.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Not sell me the cigarette? It's not illegal to buy 7 kinds of cigarettes. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, listen here, bitch. But yeah, so that's crazy. Salvia. I haven't thought about Salvia in forever.
No, I never went down the Salvia hole.
I think I did it like a couple of times, and I was like, you know what? Good old fashioned marijuana is enough for me. I'm good.
A little more than marijuana in high school.
I think we all did. So
it all starts with marijuana, though.
Oh, that's a gateway drug.
100% it is. No, I agree. I agree with that 100%. If I never hung out with the people
that were smoking weed,
I never would have done acid. I never would have done E. I never would have done coke. I never would have done any of that stuff.
Look at us now, dads.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Bob, you're a new dad.
It doesn't matter. Dad's dad.
Yeah. Well, next time, next episode we do together, we'll do our dad. I've actually been teasing it in the last couple episodes. Nice. So yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So yeah, what have you been doing? Like, I haven't even talked to you. I haven't even seen you.
I've been working, man.
Yeah, how's work?
It's good. We're slowing down.
How's Alan?
Alan's good. He was asking about you. He's still obsessed with Godzilla.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, loves Godzilla.
I can't remember what the reference. Dude, I'm on dad brain. Like I slept
100%.
So I slept like 4 hours last night. So what is what's the Godzilla reference?
Oh, he just like we were like Godzilla versus Kong.
Oh yeah.
And he's like Godzilla will always win, and I'm like,
so?
I don't know.
So?
I know I don't care either way. I just like to razz him.
I'm over the argument now.
Yeah, no, there was no argument. I just like to push his buttons, and he gets super. Like, there was one day at work, I went to I was walking out of security, and he in the office had like Godzilla figurines in there with him. And I was
really?
like, I just like opened the security door, and I was like, loser, and then I walked away.
Awesome, that's amazing.
I told him I want to get him on an episode, but he's nervous. He's like, I don't know, like I don't know what to talk about. I'm like, it's just having a conversation.
Yeah, it's funny because like a lot of people that like never shut the fuck up when you bring them on and you put the headphones on them and you put the I don't know what to say, but then it's like the people that are quiet that never talk, they're like open up like crazy, like instantly. Like normally you gotta lube people's entry into Bob Chat, right? You gotta
That's what
coerce them.
That's what this is for.
Hey, well,
Ice in a glass.
I don't think you need any lubing to get into Bob Chat.
No, like literally Bob Chat is like our conversations that we have when I just like come over for a smoke or when we used to work together.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much. Like, and then you'll come over here to do an episode and you'll be like trying to talk to me and I'll be like, no, wait
till we're recording.
Wait till we're recording.
You're being too funny right now.
Yeah, I can't handle the amount. If you're gonna throw it down like that, we gotta record that shit, dog. Like, oh my god. Okay, well, speaking of alcoholic drinks, if 2020 was an alcoholic drink, what would it be?
If 2020 was an alcoholic drink, it would be any alcoholic drink with a roofie in it.
Oh, that's a good one. I was gonna say
because I just want to fucking forget it.
I was gonna say vodka in a water bottle when you're expecting water.
Oh, Irene has a story about that.
Does she?
We were all at the beach one time, and Sandra had a water bottle filled with vodka.
Yeah, of course.
And Irene's like, "Can I have some of your water?" And she had a water bottle there as well, like an actual, like a reusable water bottle.
Oh, but you grabbed the vodka.
And then Sandra was like, "Yeah, go ahead." And like she grabbed the bottle and just like gave her a chug and like spit. She's like, "That wasn't water. That's not my water bottle."
Shout out to Irene. What up?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah. So yeah, not a whole lot's been going on with me. I mean, just living the dad life. We did a baby photo shoot today.
Oh, buddy, I know all about those.
I did some really cool ones with the babies and toy shotguns and camo and duck calls and shotgun shells.
Nothing would surprise. It would surprise me more if that didn't happen.
Yeah, right. It's funny though because my cousin, it was her fiance that took the photos, and she was like, "Oh, you shouldn't post the ones with the shotgun shells near them." And I'm like, why? She's
you're
like,
gonna hurt somebody's feelings.
She's like, somebody's gonna call the C or CAS on you, and I'm like, it's not illegal to have ammunition near babies. She's like,
it's just frowned upon.
yeah. She's like, did you see what you just said? And I was like, whatever, it's fine.
I used to like, not obviously as a baby, but when I was younger, I used to like box up all my dad's shells for trap shooting.
Yeah.
Like he had a machine downstairs.
That's awesome.
He would run the bullets. Like he made his own. Shells.
He packed his own shells. That's sick.
He packed his own
I
shells.
want to do that.
It's a fun thing to watch. Like his was all automated, so it was like he had the primers in there, and then he had the machine that put the shell, put the powder, put your beads in there and everything, and they would just fall into a bucket under his table, and then he would hand them to me. And the way they went into the box was like, you had a row of 6 this way, a row of 6 this way, so they all sat in there nice.
Yeah.
And then you had a holder on your hip that you just like kind of tipped it upside down, and they all slipped in there so you could load quicker.
Do you want to? We should go do some skeet.
I would love to do skeet.
Right, blast some shotties. We should definitely do that. We've never gone shooting together.
I grew up doing that all the time.
Oh my god!
Like I was in a league. I was in a skeet league.
What? How did I not know that about you?
I know. My dad was like, I have pictures of my dad with all of his friends like holding their belt buckles from winning. Like when he passed away, we opened up his gun locker. He had like guns that he had won.
Oh really?
Like we used to go to the States to the Grand, like it was called the Grand, and it was a big skeet shooting thing. Like,
oh cool.
I've never seen a skeet shooting field bigger than this. There's probably 45 or 50 huts.
That's fucking America,
dude, it was crazy.
Well, listen, if the zombie apocalypse happens, I will definitely toss you a shotgun.
Oh, I can hold my own.
Yeah, I have no issues.
Yeah. You'd like toss me a gun and you'd be like, "Who the fuck is this guy, John Wick?" Just like
pretty much
pull it apart. I know. Yeah, he used to make me go like he was adamant about like cleaning guns. So after we go, he'd make me go home and like take my gun apart, clean it, oil it. Like, yeah, all that stuff.
Amazing. I didn't know that. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
I've unlifed a few things in my days.
I love that unlife. Not just with a vehicle, a vehicular device. Yeah. So what else is? Tell me something cool. What has been going on? I know, not a lot.
I mean, we're just trying to get back into it, right?
I know,
I want
trying
shit to open up.
Get back into life.
I want to go eat sushi.
Yeah, I just want to come home and have mercury poisoning and die on my couch.
I want to go into a sushi coma. And like, we were gonna go last night, but Sandra had a shoot in Guelph.
Yeah.
So by the time she got back, it was like 8:00, and I was like, we could still go to sushi, but like their last call is like 8:45.
Hey, you got to make that guap, yo.
Yeah.
You got to get the guap.
Gotta get the guap.
Well, yeah, actually, Delissa, it was her friend's birthday yesterday. So they went out and like they took them like 4 or 5 restaurants before they actually were able to get seated.
Oh, I knew there was like last night was probably the worst time to go to because it was raining, so nobody wanted to sit on the patio.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone wanted to be inside.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was definitely crazy. I was like, yeah, I don't mind sitting here with the babes. I ordered like 3 pounds of ring a wing.
Nice.
Yeah, so I wasn't upset about it. I'm gonna eat more later. Honestly, can I be honest? And maybe this is something that people don't do, but I like cold chicken wings better.
See, the thing about a chicken wing,
the thing is
when you get it and it's fresh, it's fucking great. But when you try to reheat it at home, never tastes the same.
Never good.
I would much rather eat hot wings
if they're fresh.
And if they're fresh, and then when I'm done, put them in the fridge. 11, 12 o'clock, go in there, grab a couple drummies out, eat them over the garbage can, toss them away.
Yeah, just boom, bang, bang, done. No evidence.
Yep.
Hey, who's down there? It's just me. I'm just eating
chicken wings. Leave me alone.
Oh my god, amazing.
I got steaks on the go for tonight.
Yeah, tell me about that. Where'd you get them?
Costco.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
Big
Are they getting more? Everything's getting more expensive.
I mean, I want to say I paid. So I got like, what did I get? Strip loin with the cap on, without the cap removed. I want to say I got like 7 steaks, around 12 ounces each.
What?
For like $36.
That's not bad.
No, I love Costco.
The price of bacon has gone up like crazy.
It's on sale right now at Food Basics for $3.99 for a pound.
What the fuck does the bacon industry have against resealable packaging though? Honestly,
oh, I know, right?
Like if I'm gonna make breakfast, sure, I'll make the whole pack. But if sometimes I want to make a couple thick cuts for burgers,
yeah, like tomorrow, like I got a couple new kitchen devices that I'm super excited to use.
Oh, do you? What do you got?
So I got the Chefman egg cooker,
Oh.
which makes a perfect soft, medium, or hard-boiled egg.
Oh my god! Like on the stove? Does it go on the stove?
No, it's electric. So it's got a little cup, and it's got 3 different water levels. And if you want soft boiled, you pour it in, you turn it on, you put the lid on it, and then a buzzer goes off. You take it out, and they're perfectly cooked.
Egg bougie over here.
Yeah.
What?
And then I got an egg poacher.
Oh, what's that? You just love eggs.
I love eggs, but poached eggs, like my grandma used to make them for me. So it would be like an English muffin, a poached egg, a slice of Kraft single cheese, and like a single strip of bacon. Oh,
that was eggs and bakey at
I'm looking for
at Grammy's
tomorrow morning.
house.
Sandra's gone; she's got the car, so I'm gonna like Uber Eats myself some Timmy's.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna make make some eggs.
Yeah, you get out of here with your fresh cracked eggs, Tim Hortons. I know. It's like I'm literally ordering this for the sausage and the English muffin.
No, I'm just gonna order coffee. I'll pay the small order fee
for the coffee.
For the coffee, yeah.
Well, if you want to come over, I'll give you a splash of caramel Baileys. So good,
it is
so good.
I'm already done. It's already gone.
A lot of
it was your opening. It was weird when you were talking about your cats because like literally before I was leaving the house,
your cat was meowing.
I was standing at the back door and I was like, anytime I stand at the back door, my cat Winston, who is like your version of Biggie.
Yeah.
So he's super cool, super chill, and then my wife's cat Smudge is like Lakai, like don't fucking come anywhere near me.
Yeah. Did you just look at me?
Yeah. Like why are you even here? So I'm like standing by the back door, getting my like sandals on, and like zoning out on my phone. And he's just like, meow, meow, and he wants to go outside because we let him out in the back porch. Area.
Yeah.
He's like yelling at me, like, "What do you want from me? What do you want?" Or like in the morning, he'll be like meowing at me. And he wants food. Yeah, I'm like, I know, buddy, I know. Just give me a second. Let me have a coffee first.
Let me get my hard-boiled egg cooking.
Let me get my chefman going.
Yeah, that's funny. Cats are crazy, man. Yeah, fuck.
Did you see the sign of the Berkshire Club?
No.
There it says dogs prepare you for babies, cats prepare you for teenagers.
Oh, that's good.
True story.
That's very good. Well, because cats just do whatever they want. Like
They do. They emerge for food and to shit, and then they sleep.
Sometimes want to be pet.
Sometimes.
Biggie's a big cuddler. He'll get like right up in your face. Like if I didn't have a beard, it's like it would be like when he lays on me, it's like a cat beard. That's like how he lays on me.
Oh, my cat will like when I don't have it like trimmed real down, he'll lay on my chest and he'll just like reach his paws out, claws extended, and he'll just like shudder a little bit as he's coming to my beard. Then he'll just like run his nails
He's like combing you
through like the end of my beard, and then I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's just like looks at me and just does it slowly again.
He's combing your
straight
beard
through my beard. I'm like, "You're a weirdo."
That's amazing. I'm just spent.
He's
today.
so tired.
I'm spent today.
My son graduated grade 8.
Your son graduated grade 8?
He did. He's turned 14.
How do you feel?
I feel old as fuck, man. Like, yeah, sure, I had him young. Like, I was 21, 22.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, I didn't have a care in the world.
Were they like...
Condoms wasn't one of them.
Were they like, no, you're not that. Yeah, they're like, Ethan, is your dad going to show up? What's your older brother doing here?
God, no.
Hey, is that the guy that bought you the booze? Get him out of here.
Oh, but everybody always talks about how, like, good of a job, like, me and my wife and his mom do co-parenting.
Well, yeah, which...
she just moved into the neighborhood, eh?
No way.
Yeah, so she lives on the other side up near Wonderland.
Oh, okay.
By that little park that's up there.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
But like their backyard backs onto the hold on one second, I'm gonna put Sandra on. She's calling.
Sandra's calling. She's coming on the show. Hey
babe, I'm just recording. You're on speakerphone.
Oh, hi.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
I guess you can on the podcast on the phone?
Yeah, sure, why not? We got a very special caller on the line.
Yeah, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yeah, we're talking life, love, and Jesus. Welcome, Sandra.
What do you love more?
Long-time listener, first-time caller is one of my favorite things.
I like to turn it around and say long-time caller, first-time listener.
Yes. I'm dyslexic, but a fan.
I love Chat Bob.
Chat Bob's my favorite.
How was your drive to the hotel, my love?
It was good. I just drove straight through because GPS directed me past through a route that had 0 rest stops.
Nice. Well, Sandra's super excited about sleeping in a hotel and being able to cuddle up and
It smells so good in here.
And just to be away from you, I'm sure.
no, like she literally hasn't left the house since like 2019.
You're free, Sandra. You're fly.
Friends and everything, but I'm more excited for the hotel than anything.
She's like, I'm gonna take a fucking bath because our bathtub is so tiny. You probably have the same bathtub. It's so small.
Yeah, super tiny. Put the jets on, relax.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have any jet.
Ugh.
Lame, boo.
Maybe you should tell them to get their jet game on point.
I know.
Amazing.
All right, well, I'll let you go, but call me later.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
I will do that, and I love you, and have fun with all the aloneness.
I will.
I played video games for 2 hours after you left, so there was that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just driving.
Yeah, I was probably online before you left the parking lot.
No, you were talking to Rima.
Oh, I was talking to Rima for a real long time, too. Okay, so before you were on the 401, I was online for sure. right.
Okay, I'm going to let you go, but I will talk to you later.
All right, love you.
Okay,
baby.
Love
bye.
you. Bye, Bob.
Bye. Okay, so I'm doing air quotes right now. Online for 2 hours? Yeah. I know what website you were on.
If I say I'm online, I was gaming.
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
Gaming some Pornhub.
I don't use Pornhub.
Yeah, I'm not a
Pornhub's
peasant.
for amateurs. XNXX, buddy.
I pay for my premium.
Yeah. I've been in the porn game for so long. That vanilla shit doesn't do it for me anymore.
Yeah.
You need to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah,
I need to believe somebody might be in danger.
Yeah, I'm talking rum raisin porn.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I want to see balls stepped on with a stiletto.
Oh my god.
I don't actually. I don't want that to be a thing. I'm not into ball torture, guys. I promise.
I don't even want to know.
Oh yeah, so she said Rima, one of my next door neighbors. I call her the neighborhood mom. She is the sweetest lady in the world.
She just live right next door to you?
She lives
Couple down?
4 down. So she has like a bunch of kids, and like her one son, Samhar, is like the sweetest kid in the world. He's so polite. He's like, I don't know, 9 or 10, but he talks to you like a fucking adult, and it throws me off. Like I'll be leaving the house and he'll be like, "Oh, hello, Matt. How are you?" And I'm
like not expecting it
I'm
at
like,
all.
"I'm fine, Samhar. How are you?" He's like, "Good. I'm going for a bike ride with my dad." I'm like, "That's cool. When's he getting here?" He's like, "Should be here any minute."
Yes.
All
Isn't it a quaint afternoon for a bike ride?
Yeah. He's just like, he talks to you like an adult, and like I'm like, I do it right back to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's such a good kid. He comes over and like he likes Ethan, so he'll come over and knock on the door and be like, "Can Ethan come out and play?" And I'm like, and Ethan's like, "I don't really want to go outside and play." I'm like, "Just go outside and play with Samhar. Like he's 9 years old. Be he doesn't have a big brother around. Go and be the big brother for a little bit,
put down the
right?
controller, Ethan. Get outside.
Yeah.
Like you
Well,
can
I always gotta play with my sister. I'm like, well, this isn't your sister. Go play with Samhar. And he'll just like go outside and they'll like kick a ball around.
and have a blast.
Yeah.
Kids being kids.
Oh my god, it was so different. Like he's like, "What did you do when you were a kid?" And I was like, "I grew up in the country. I had a dirt bike and a BB gun.
Yeah.
I was told to leave until lunch, and then I was told to leave until dinner. Like that's what it was."
Yeah. Get the fuck out of
we
here.
had a pool and everything too, but I would just like, my dad would be gone for the day fishing or whatever. He'd go with his buddies, and he'd come home and like the jerry can would be empty.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "What did you do today?" And I was like, "I was riding my bike." He's like, "For how long?" I was like,
All day.
all day. Where did you go? I just like, I'd go through the field. I'd like go into our blue box and I'd take a bunch of cans and I'd like go into the field and I'd set them on top of the hay bales and then I'd like drive. I'd try to like drive and shoot. Like
Drive by the can.
yeah. A couple of times I'd like go down into the basement. I'd grab like a shotgun shell that hadn't been packed away, and I'd like put it on I'd tape it on the end of a stick, and I'd try to shoot the primer with it with my BB gun.
Are you serious? Did it ever
Oh yeah.
work?
Oh hell yeah. Yeah.
It went off?
Oh, they blow up. They don't go off. They just like the end. Just, it's done.
Oh my god, I didn't.
Because it doesn't have a tube. It doesn't have a tube to go down.
Yeah,
Right? It's
look
not
at
choked.
you! Look at
Oh,
you!
yeah.
Choked. Using all the proper terminology.
I know what I'm talking about.
I will definitely let you fondle my firearms. I mean, in
I
a
would.
safe way. In a
Yeah.
safe
Oh yeah.
way.
Obviously, I will use protection
You
while I
always-
fondle your firearms. I will promise I'll use protection.
I hope you do. Don't worry, they're all lubed up. So.
I said that to all my nephews one time, like whenever they like got girlfriends and whatnot, and I'd be like, "Yeah, man, just make sure you're safe. Just make sure you're safe. You
They'd
know,
be like, "What do you mean?"
Use protection. You know, you got a girlfriend now." And then I'd be like, "I didn't use protection once. Have you met your cousin Ethan?"
Oh, that's that's nice.
One of my nephews actually just had a kid in December.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow. So you really must feel old then.
I do. I'm a great uncle.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, you can be just Uncle Matt around here if you want.
I literally have, all my nieces and nephews call me Uncle Matt.
Uncle Matt.
Yeah.
It's great uncle to you, okay?
It's great. Well, her name's Amaya. She's born in December, so however old that is, 8 months, 9 months.
I think it's July. I don't know. It's 7 months. 8 months?
What month is it?
I don't know, dude. Honestly, like my sleep schedule is like so fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
And like the other day, I was just like, yeah, they're coming over on Friday or whatever, and I was like, oh great, it's only Tuesday. She's like, it's Thursday, Bob.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm like, oh god, I am not ready for company.
I don't want to do it.
I'm so tired. I started buying Advil at Costco and Red Bull.
Yep.
Dude,
Yep.
it's I mean, I'm not ashamed to admit this, but I haven't cleaned my car out in a while, and basically the entire passenger floor
Is Red Bull?
pretty much crushed Red Bull cans, throwing some Timmies, a couple
Yep.
of Monsters when I was feeling up to it, you know.
There was a period of time where I was popping wake ups.
Yeah.
Like caffeine pills. Like you would not believe.
Bennies.
Well, they were a little You bought them at Shoppers. They had
buy the caffeine pills. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a picture of a rooster on them. I remember that, and they were called Wake Ups.
Nothing like a cock to wake you up.
Yep, I'd reach into that cock hole every morning, pop one of those bad boys. I was also working midnights too, right? So it was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie with Liam Neeson? The one where he's the snowplow driver?
No.
What's that called? Cold Pursuit. Cold Pursuit.
Of course it is.
Have you seen that Cold Pursuit?
Does he lose his family at any point?
So, how did you know?
Because every Liam Neeson movie is him trying to find his family.
So basically, his son gets killed by these drug dealers, but he wasn't really involved in the drugs. He just got caught up in it. Mm-hmm. But the point of where I'm going with this is there's a scene where like the main drug dealer, he's like this asshole, right? And he's got a kid and a wife, and the wife's like, you should have got him. She's like, you bought him the wrong breakfast cereal. This is all full of sugar. And he's like, you know what my dad gave me when I was a kid for breakfast? A half a grapefruit and 3 blinds of Colombian cocaine. Breakfast of champions.
Jesus.
That's a way to wake up, eh? Yeah, check it out. Cold Pursuit. At us, Liam Neeson.
At us, Liam Neeson.
Because you might have had your daughter taken, but you taken my heart. Sorry, I like Liam Neeson. I feel really his wife died. She's in a skiing accident.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, in Tremblant in Quebec, not too far from us. Like,
I'm going to.
Sad. Sorry,
Liam. Sorry,
Liam.
Loss. We love you.
We love you. Mwah. I'm gonna cut that out.
I have a particular set of skills, and it's hugs, and I'd like to give you one.
I will 100% accept your hug.
I was talking to Liam Neeson.
Oh. Yeah. What about
what about Bob? Bob just wants to be loved.
Sometimes I need a hug too, Matt. Jesus. I mean, I need a hug.
I can only give you a hug if I also take my shirt off.
Skin to skin.
Skin to skin.
We did
hairy skin to hairy skin.
We did a lot of skin to skin today. Yeah, it's funny. Like sometimes I'll be feeding the babies. And I'll have my it's summertime, okay? Like,
yeah.
I don't like wearing shirts.
I'm only wearing a shirt because I'm in your house.
Yeah, you could take it off if you want.
I'm more of a, like, if I'm just getting home, I'm more of a, like, untuck and, like, just roll it up over my gut.
I do like the thing where, you tuck it up and put it through the collar.
Oh, I don't do that.
Hey.
Did you just finish work? I did.
Terry.
Knees are awfully sore today.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. But yeah, we did a lot. So sometimes I'll be feeding the babies and I'll have my shirt off and they like try to go for my nipple.
Have you had it happen yet?
No, I don't allow them to. I'm like, nope, not. I'm like, dude, you do not want to suck on that. I promise.
It happened to me. It has happened to me 2 times.
Babies have grabbed up. Why are you with
my child? Okay, not just random baby.
I was gonna say, hopefully with your son.
Yeah. No.
Hey, do you mind if I hold your baby with my shirt off? Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
No, I fell asleep with it. We were napping one time, and he was beside me, and like I woke up and I was like, "What?" And I looked down, and he was latched on, like, and he was giving her all he could. And I'm like, "Oh God, no!" And like an audible. I pulled him off, and then he starts crying, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get you a bottle that has actual milk in it.
Yeah.
And then another time doing like a skin to skin thing, and he tried to grab on.
Skin to skin. Apparently, that's a way to go.
It is.
Does it just calm the babies down?
It does. It's also an attachment thing too. Like when Ethan was born. When we got back to the room, the first thing they were like, "Is like, oh, your dad needs to take his shirt off. He needs to have some skin to skin."
They really the hospital.
Oh yeah,
didn't say that
like
to me.
It's like it's good for the baby because the first thing they do normally is go onto the mother's chest, right?
Yeah,
and like that's skin to skin.
Yeah,
and that makes that maternal bond, but the paternal bond can be achieved the same way.
Oh, through enlightenment and bare chestedness.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Quite right.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna have to just start bare skinning the babes.
Do it.
Do it. Oh man. I feel like rabies is just a made up disease to stop me from petting raccoons.
Or having pet bats.
Yeah, don't eat bats. So we all learned that. We know what happens when you eat.
It wasn't a bat. Everybody keeps saying it's a bat.
What was it? It was armored.
It was an armored lizard, essentially. I can't remember what it was called, but in any case,
South Park did an episode. Check it out. Addis Trey Stone.
Trey Parker, and Matt Stone.
There it is.
You just combine two people into one person.
I did, and I'm ashamed of myself because I'm an avid viewer of South Park.
I'm not an avid.
I have every season on DVD.
I'm not an avid viewer of South Park. I
And
like
Blu-ray.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I love basketball.
Basketball,
Love
amazing.
basketball.
If you guys haven't seen Basketball, check it out. A lot of people haven't.
No, I know.
It's classic. I have it on DVD. It's
Flew under the radar.
basically combining the game of basketball and baseball.
And drinking a lot.
Yes, of course. I mean, drinking.
But like the players get to drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what makes it fun.
They get to do that in basketball and baseball.
Any game where you get to get drunk. I mean, literally, I don't care what game it is. I don't care what I'm doing. Like this, I think, and I'm sure it's not just my generation. Like, I mean, we're pretty much almost the same generation.
Almost.
But it's like everybody's like, hey, do you want to do this?
Like this is the way I divide the
Do you
line.
want to do this drunk?
Yes, 100%. This is where I divide the line of generation. Do you remember a time in your life when you didn't have internet in your house?
Yes.
But like,
Not for very long.
exactly.
But I remember it being like.
So you remember dial-up?
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure, of course. I remember on my dad's house had 2 phone lines.
I remember when dial-up came out,
Wow.
and they were like, "This is like," and then they started sending out the AOL CDs to everybody's houses, and you get 50 free minutes of online internet access
Oh
through
my-
AOL.com.
What?
And then $9.99 a month after. Yeah. Oh, dude.
Oh my God, you're so
Yeah,
old.
I'm so old.
Let's just put you in a home already.
I know, right?
Jesus.
I pay some part cheesy and
Listen, are you lost?
Head up some
are you
widows?
lost, sir? Do you need me to call someone for you?
hey, you want to know who's having a good time? All
Oh.
those single gals and guys in nursing homes.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you know that statistically
Tell us.
okay. Did you know that statistically there's more cases of STIs and STDs in a nursing home than there is in a high school?
Wow. I think I
I think I did know that.
I think unfortunately that's a piece of knowledge that I did possess. Yes. Well, I mean, if you're gonna die, I mean, like, why not?
I know.
You
I hope to die inside of a tent with just a big old rager. Like they're gonna find me, and it's just gonna be rigor mortis to set in,
Yeah.
and
Oh my God, we found toxic levels of Viagra in his system.
yeah, they find a syringe beside my bed. Oh my God, he was shooting it directly into his penis. Nobody's ever done that before. Oh no, I guarantee you, somebody has tried to shoot Viagra into their penis.
Oh, dude, I'm sure people have shot a lot of things in their penis. Oh, I knew we were going to eventually talk about penises. I knew that was going to happen.
Not a sentence I ever thought I'd hear. A lot of people have shot stuff into their penis.
I just try to shoot stuff out of it, but I mean, that's whatever you're into, bro. We don't judge here at Bobchat. That's why people don't listen to us. Oh my God.
That's why people don't listen to us. It's a podcast for nobody and everyone
At the same
simultaneously.
time, yeah. You might like the first 10 minutes. You might hate the penis talk. Come on down to Bobchat.
Hey, you might love the penis talk and hate the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, if that's a risk you should be willing to take.
Bobchat's one of those shows that the episodes really get good near the end half. Once we've really found our groove.
Yeah. Once we just stop caring and
Yeah.
throw inhibition to the wind, then we really get into it.
Yeah. Also, the table fills up with drinks, so that helps too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even high right now. What's happening?
That's weird. That maybe that's what's throwing off our game.
It's because I'm a dad. Like,
Oh,
I just,
I know.
it's like, and it's not like you're like, oh, I'll wait till they go to bed, then I'll get high. It's like, they're gonna be up in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Now I want to get high. Ugh. It's
I know,
okay.
kids, right?
It's for your sons.
It's for your sons.
It's for your sons. Oh, man. Yeah, so it's kind of nice that COVID's almost done. I mean, is it almost done?
I don't even know, man.
When COVID is finally done, Mask Off is going to be the #1 song in the world.
Yes.
And then we'll finally understand why
wanna
he's
be
called Future.
I want to be the person that starts the hashtag masks off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's people
Probably
protesting it forever already.
Yeah, but I don't want to protest. I just want to be like, you're allowed to now. Sandra is all.
People are gonna come at you and be like, oh, you anti-masker.
I'm not an anti-masker. I wear a mask everywhere. I
Yeah.
just will be happy that I don't have to. Sandra is like like she's bought into them. Like she's like, I'm gonna, even if I don't have to, I'm gonna keep wearing a mask. And I'm like, why? And she's like, I haven't had a cold, I haven't had a sore throat, I haven't had anything in 2 years that I've been wearing a mask.
That's very true. That's very
so she's
true.
like, so she like literally just went like all the price of masks are dropping like crazy.
Yeah, well, and also she's had enough colds and everything in her life that her body has the antibodies already. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, like typically everybody gets sick once a year. Usually in the spring or in the fall.
Yeah,
right?
as soon as the weather changes, I'm like, and I feel like shit.
And I normally am too, but I haven't in like 2020, 2021. I have not been sick.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's not you know it's not real wood, right?
Isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm sure there's wood in it.
Yeah, plywood.
That's okay. That plywood is made up of lots of wood pressed together.
That's very true. It's got layers like an onion.
Yeah, like Shrek.
Yeah, I haven't actually. I've been meaning to cook some onions because I couldn't cook onions for the longest time because it made Delissa sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So and then I was like, and I'm starting to think maybe she just didn't like onions. Like she used to eat them with potatoes, but I'd like fry them up for hot dogs. She's like, I don't want any. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start making onions again. She's like, oh, are you? I'm like, you're not pregnant anymore. Come on.
It was just her way of being like, I don't like onions anymore.
Fuck your onions, Bob. But yeah, no, it's crazy, man. It's so many, like, not working is nice.
Not working is always nice.
It's always nice, but it's weird. Like, when I go back, it's going to be so strange.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, taking a week, like, and for people that don't know, like, I drive, like a big forklift, right? And, I'll take a week off work, and I come back, and I'm like, oh, this is weird.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be off for, like, 3 months. I'm going to probably run into something.
Yeah. Just got to watch your swing. You got to watch your swing on your probe, man.
They're big. They're, like, stick at, like, 20 feet.
Yeah.
But it's funny then, and, like, at the same time, like, when I drive the forklift a lot, like, I'll get in my car, I'll try to shift my car, like 100%. The forklift.
I've done that before when I was working at Bros, and you work an 8-hour night shift.
Yeah, and you're just dead tired.
I get in my car, and so we had two different types of forklift. We had one we called Porno Thumb, and it was called Porno Thumb because you switched forward and reversed on your up and down.
You just fingered the forklift.
So it's just like you just flicked it forward. So we called it Porno Thumb because you just like click, 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 and just really fucking rub that.
Oh yeah.
So like I'd get into my car and I'd like go to flip it into reverse and I'd grab the shifter and like press the button. Oh, fuck. Or like the other
That's
one,
not gonna work.
Or there's the one on the steering column where you forward back is just up and down on like a turn signal would be.
Yeah.
So there's times I got into my car and I like
flick your turn signal.
I like turn my turn signal down to go into reverse and like step on the gas and it's like oh wait no I'm not even in gear. Oops.
Amazing.
Go home and go to bed, please.
Yeah. Listen, you can't stop and play Pokemon Go. You gotta go to bed.
I used to actually do that.
I know. We talked about that.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that before. We like I did the same thing too because I worked night shift. I was super into Pokemon Go.
Me and my buddy Eurus.
Yeah, I got. Speaking of what's new with me, I downloaded a new phone game.
What game are you playing?
Rise of Kingdoms.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that?
I have.
Have you played it?
Every single fucking device that I use, there's an ad for Rise of Kingdoms.
It's so good, dude.
I'm playing The Walking Dead Survivors.
Oh, is that good?
It's kind of like a Rise of Kingdoms type thing. Like all of the games like that are the same.
You're building a
civilization. You have a community. You have to upgrade this. You have to make troops and build up your walls, and you have clans. They're all the same.
Yeah.
They're all the same mechanics. But this one's just The Walking Dead, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. This is more like this sounds like historical figures.
Yeah.
So I like that. I was like, oh, nice. I got Caesar. Yeah.
You're super into your history.
I do love history.
Yeah.
I got a big history boner, if you will.
Yeah.
I just want to say boner.
That would really complete the that would really complete the image I have right now. I wish people could see how Bob's recording this episode of Bob Chat. He looks like shit because he's tired.
Thank you, Matt.
He's sitting here in a pair of gym shorts. I can see his flamingo boxers sticking out. He's got no shirt on, wearing a Bass Pro Shops hat.
I'm a little bit sweaty.
He's a little bit sweaty.
I've had a couple of Baileys on the rocks. I want to cool down. It's hot. Yeah, if you ever want to picture Bob Chat, just think of that, visualize that image in your brain.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
I am getting sweaty.
I'm not. How are you getting sweaty? I'm usually the one that gets hot here.
I don't know. I think it's just because I'm so tired. But I don't want to talk about that. I'm awake. I'm in it. I'm here to do this.
I don't want to talk about how tired I am all the time.
Yeah, I'm tired forever.
No,
just when you thought you weren't ever going to be tired again.
No, I heard this thing and it was like, you remember when you were a kid and taking a nap was a punishment, but now as an adult and a parent, you're like, it's a reward.
Yeah. What was the dumbest thing you wish you could be when you grew up? As a kid, what's the dumbest thing you wished for when you grew up?
I really wanted to be a police officer. Like,
honestly, I think the dumbest thing I wished for was to be an adult.
I wanted to grow up so fast because, okay, when I was a kid, it was like, you got your birthday money.
Yeah.
And, like, you'd be like, oh, my God, I got so much money. What am I going to buy it on? And then
I got $40. I'm loaded.
Oh, my God. I grew up in Byron, so I go down to Flinton's Variety.
Ooh.
And this was a time, let me tell you, Bob, where there was still such thing as penny candies.
Oh, I remember penny candies. I remember penny candies.
Okay. I would go down there, and I would probably drop $5-10 on penny candies. So I'm getting, like, a fucking lunch bag of penny candies. And then they had a little video section. I was really, like, when I was like 10, 11, 12, I was really into horror movies. And they had like the best B-list horror
very good. Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
So I'd rent like a horror movies and get like a big bag of Doritos and grab my friends on our bikes. We'd bike back to my place, go down to the basement and watch shitty horror movies and eat a bucket of fucking penny candies. But then when I was a kid, I was like, I want to be an adult so bad, like, oh, I'll get a $200 paycheck and I'll be fucking rich.
Now you're like, yeah, that doesn't even pay for my cell phone.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Oh, no, $200 to pay for my cell phone. But, like, now I see my paychecks, and I'm like, when I was a kid, I thought a $200 paycheck was good. And now I'm getting my paychecks, and I'm like, they don't fucking go far at all. And I make good money. Like, I make decent money. And then I'm like, it comes in on a Friday, and I'm like, half away for rent, $100 cell phone, half of hydro, half of this, go buy groceries, and
it's gone.
$300 for 2 weeks. Cool.
Do you get paid bi-weekly? Yeah, me too. Yeah.
All the salary guys at my plant, they get paid weekly though.
Oh, do they for salary? Yeah. Well, but they don't get paid. Well, do you work a lot of overtime?
Sorry, I'm salary. They're hourly. The union guys.
Hourly get paid weekly.
Yeah,
makes sense. Speaking of Doritos, you know what the problem with fruit is?
It's not Doritos.
No, no, it's inconsistent. Like some apples are good. You know, some apples taste like shit. Sometimes blueberries, fucking awesome.
Other times they're just tart bastards.
Gross. You know what? You know what's always good?
Doritos.
100%.
Do you? Okay, there was a period of time in the last couple of months where Cool Ranch Doritos had that big like.
Oh, like a flavor boost.
Flavor boost.
Yeah.
Oh.
I never bought.
I would fuck up a bag of those. Oh man, you know how like every once in a while you get one of those Doritos chips that is just caked in flavor,
and it like hurts your mouth.
And you're like
so good.
Like I would take all those that I found out of the bag and I would just set them aside. And I'd have a stack of just flavor blasted. But those flavor blasted Doritos, like every chip was like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you'd finish a bag of chips and you'd be like, my mouth's bleeding, but it's awesome.
My mouth is bleeding.
Yeah,
right?
I need to drink a gallon of water because there's so much salt in my system right now.
See, I'm a sweet chili heat guy, so and a zesty Morton. So I'm not like I don't mind Cool Ranch, but it's not my go-to.
See, my go-to is Cool Ranch. And
why would they only flavor blast Cool Ranch?
I don't know.
Maybe
but
they
Ethan loves sweet chili heat.
Oh,
That's
so
his go-to.
good.
That's
so
his go-to.
Good.
I like from this. I used to get them in the States, but the spicy, like the fire,
spicy nacho.
But like the ones that they come out with, they're like fucking fire.
The flaming hot.
Yeah.
Flaming hot. You can get those here.
You can get those here, I know. But I used to only be able to get them in the States.
Yeah, they. I'm trying to think of what it's called, but there's a place in London. I follow them on Instagram now, and it's like a candy store.
Yeah, it's over by my work.
Yeah, and they have
Sweet Life.
Oh yeah, I want to go.
Oh dude, it's epic as fuck in there.
Dude, I literally follow them on Instagram, and I see all like they have like crazy kinds of Mountain Dew. They have like I seen today the Starburst Jello. They have literally like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yep.
Just the sugar.
Yep. Oh, dude, it's insane. That store.
Can you
is
imagine
amazing.
going and buying like
all the candy that I used to find as a kid is fucking there. I used to tell my wife about these things all the time. There were these like little wax Coke bottles.
Yes.
And you used to like bite the top out off of them.
Yeah.
And then you'd like drink the juice, but then you could like chew the wax
Yeah.
afterwards. They fucking have those there. I bought some.
What are you doing after this?
Let me tell you, they're not the fucking same. They were awesome as a kid. As an adult, I'm like, these are fucking gross.
They're not the same as they were 50 years ago, Matt. So you are an old man. Things aren't like they used to be.
You used to be able to trust in people, and you're another man.
Yeah.
Everybody's out to get you. Damn kids.
Yeah. I used to not be able to trust the government, but at least we liked them.
I used to also be able to sleep through an entire night without having to get up to pee, but those days are gone now.
It's funny too, because like normally like I could go like all night without peeing.
Oh yeah.
And then but I get up like every like 3-4 hours to feed the babies, and I'm like I get up and they're screaming. I'm like, hold on, Dad's gotta pee.
Yep.
I'll be right there.
I still get through the entire night, but when I wake up in the morning, it's go time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking old sucks.
Getting old does suck. I definitely feel old now that I have 2 kids, but oh well. I mean,
Yeah, you just go fucking 2 feet in, right? Like go big or go. Bob, like honestly, you should live by that motto: go big or go home. 'Cause you only ever do that. You only ever do things big.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. They're like, that's what everyone keeps saying. They're like, wow, when you do stuff, you really do it right, eh? You go big. I'm like, well, if you're gonna do something, fucking do it.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know? Fucking do it. Just send it.
Weirdest part about having twins is that they were both conceived separately at 2 different times. It's really weird.
I think those are called Irish twins. Well, I think we should definitely do our dad episode soon.
100%.
And we'll definitely get into that. I think that would be good.
Yeah.
We can talk all things babies, what it's like to have an older kid, and you can kind of give me an idea of what I'm looking forward to, I guess.
Yeah, I will teaser right here. I will let you know that at one point in time in your life, you're going to know what both of your sons' pee tastes like.
Well, I guess what? One of them already knows what his own pee tastes like.
Oh, yeah, they all know what their own pee tastes like, but you will know.
Okay.
And that story will be on the next episode that we record.
Okay, well, I think that's all for today. And, we will look forward to our dad episode. I'm really excited about it.
Me too.
And, thanks for coming over. I'm glad we could do this.
Yeah, I know. It's nice.
I love you. I miss you, too. I love you.
I miss you. I love you.
Okay, we're going to go hold hands. Bye, everyone.
Shirtless.
Shirtless. Skin to skin, baby.
We're going to bond.
Okay, see you, everybody. Thanks. Catch you next time. You going to say goodbye?
Bye!
I want my podcast and my lady, simple life but not too crazy. I'm slim but I ain't shady, fuck you if you hate me. I'm rocking the mic cause it's Bobchat, baby.